Good evening, good evening, good evening, good day, good evening YouTube. It is the 29th of January, is that right? 28th of January for this week's Wednesday Waffle, which I'm starting after being delivered an absolute bloody bombshell right before coming on, about 10 minutes ago. And I suppose that's just bloody life. You know, you get winning, you're winning. We are actually having the best month in company history right now. And then, I've just been hit with an absolute bombshell of a bit of news, to be honest. So I'm going to keep this short because this is probably the only time I've felt like this before doing one of these. So this is, of course, the time in the week where I tell everybody what's been going on. The journey of starting a fully British made business from the floor up. Self-funding it, not having investment, not getting outside help, which is exactly why I've just been delivered the bit of bloody news that I have. But yeah, so... excuse me. No, Danny, I'm not actually. I'm fucking absolutely fucking not okay, to be totally honest. So obviously I've self-funded this business with overdraft, credit cards, loans. So my credit rating is in the absolute bloody toilet. But just this month, we've started getting ahead. We're on target to almost double our previous best month on record, which will be incredible, bloody brilliant, you know, just bloody celebrate it. I'm just going to be able to start this month now paying back some of them debts, but because of that my mortgage has just been declined, so you know, yeah, so I mean, where are we going to fucking live? You know, we've got a house lined up, the offer's in, it's been accepted, it's the perfect place to go and base the business from, now back to the drawing board. So don't really know what to say about that. But the business this week itself, as I said, we're having the best month ever on record, which clearly shows the effort that we're going through, the content that we've been doing. You know, I very much listened to the biggest bit of, I suppose, criticism from last year was that the pictures don't do it justice. So I invested in this camera, which is for YouTube, and then I've been using it to do all the content, which you've been seeing recently, you know, just upgrading myself. So I've absolutely lost my train of thought. I'm really sorry. My head is just not with it today. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so you know, it's been paying off in absolute leaps and bounds this month, and then so I've just drove home from Scotland today. Today was sort of, barring a few administrative days, today was my last day in the military, in uniform. So when I go back, I'll be in civilians to have my final orders. So yeah, so today was my last day in the military, and what a bloody day to have it. I set off this morning at about 10:30, and I've not long walked in the house, opened my phone, saw the email, and was like, brilliant. What a great last day. But I did stop off at the factory in Birmingham on the way back. And they are well ahead of schedule with the Falkland Smocks, so they are going out. They're going to be getting posted out from sort of the 10th onwards, because I've got so much going on between then and now. That's when I'm going to be able to get up, get back, process all the orders, and then looking forward to the next week. So this weekend we're going to be down in Kent at Charing Races, point to point. And hopefully find a mortgage advisor and headlock him until he gives us a mortgage. And then next week, is it next week? Huntingdon, or is it the week after? It is next week. Yeah, so next week we've got our first title sponsor event at Huntingdon Races. That, of course, will be televised on Racing TV and in every bookies up and down the country, as well as going into the Racing Times papers. So massive amounts of eyeballs are going to be coming onto the brand next week, which will be amazing. Hey, Mandy. So everything is ahead of schedule, which is bloody amazing, and we're going to be doing, love these jackets, they're good quality. I bought my son Fred one. Hey, good to see, Guap. And then other surprise news, on Friday at 12 o'clock, we're going to be doing a surprise restock of the quarter zips. We of course are going to be doing a full restock of them, which was scheduled to be at the end of February. We're doing a little restock on Friday at 12 o'clock, so you better get proper nice smocks on my wish list. Cheers, Tiny Mind. So there's a lot going on. I went up Ben Nevis as well this last week. Totally unbusiness related, but I took the Churchill Smock with me. Like I said, I'm just not bloody with it tonight, and I do apologise. That is very much a canter through. But yeah, with the bloody news that I got tonight. And I suppose, when you don't come from money, you're building something like this by yourself, with little ears here, keep me sane. This is what happens, isn't it? And, the big corporations, the big banks, do they give a shit? Absolutely not. Got any new MTP smocks in the works? The next restock of them is going to be September, mate. But no. So this is it. This is just the reality of it. And like at Christmas, when I was in an absolute hole, similar situation. I just was like, right, well, that's it. Feel bad for 20 minutes. Get a grip of yourself, work out what you're going to do next. It's frustrating because, we had the dream house, and it's like here, but it's might be slipping away. Is what it is, isn't it? You don't come from money, you just got to struggle, ain't you? So now then, naughty Nige, mate. Hopefully next week we'll be in a different position. So what are the highlights? What are the highs? Let's end on a high. Surprise drop on Friday, 12 o'clock. The quarter zips are coming back in. Yeah. Rewatch the Wednesday Waffle on YouTube tomorrow, naughty Nige, mate. Not great. It is my last day in the army today, though, Nige. I've got to go back for orders in a month or two. Let's sell this and get the man to pay. Yeah, and what's frustrating, it's like, from this month onwards, I'm going to be able to start paying all my debts off. Yeah. But it's like, I feel like saying to them, look, just give me the bloody mortgage. Just repossess the fucking house off me. You'll get all your money back. You'll get a cheap house. Give a damn. But whatever. It is what it is. Entrepreneurship, it's not for everyone. Going to bed tonight again. Oh, God. Yeah, cool. Falkland's coming out about 10 days' time. Restocking quarter zips Friday. See you next week. God bless. God save the King. So, YouTube, that was a very short one, difficult one. This unfortunately is self-funding. As a working man, having front load the company with personal debt to get going, and then this is how it's this is what happens. So yeah, I'll just keep pushing on. I'll just keep succeeding. I'll keep killing it. And yeah, we'll be good. So please do subscribe. Help us build this page. And yeah, save me from having to flip burgers in McDonald's. Good night. God bless. God save the King.